Hello, hello, welcome. My name is Meredith Edwards, and I'm here with you today on Monday. And I wanted to speak today about the power of presence. The power of presence. This is just like getting back to the basics when we're talking about being conscious creators, conscious humans. The power of presence. It is like the number one thing, 101, presence. So this past weekend, I was away in San Jose for the world premiere of my second feature film, Bite Me, at Cinequest in San Jose, and it was a lot of fun. I'm really kind of low energy and tired today after a full weekend of heightened energy. And so I started thinking about the power of presence because I had that intention going into the weekend because I knew it was going to be a big weekend full of lots of excitement, and often excitement and anxiety can live on the same plane, you know? I also had dear beloved ones coming to the premiere that I really wanted to be present with, that I wanted to see and spend time with. I wanted to take in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to premiere my film that I directed, that I worked so hard for the past couple of years, and to celebrate and really be there with the team and to really experience the moment. And so when I was on the flight from Los Angeles to San Jose, I took a moment to just tune into what that intention would be. That's another good thing to do when you're talking about conscious creativity and living a conscious life, setting conscious intentions, going in with an intention, even if it's small or simple, just to take a moment to get mindful about what you're stepping into, especially if it's a big deal to you, if it's a thing that's really exciting or maybe a little scary, or maybe you're anxious about something. And my intention was just be present. Really simple, just be present. When in doubt, if you're not sure what a great intention is or what a good intention is, let it just be to be present, because that will never fail you if you're really present. So what does that mean, presence, to be present? It's to be aware of the moment, aware of your surroundings. Tuning into the senses will help keep you present. Your sight, your sound, your smells, your tastes, your feels. Tuning into your body, which is the physical vessel that experiences for you. Listening is number one. Listening to those who are around you, listening to yourself. So hard. It's so hard sometimes to listen. You know, we are constantly being stimulated by our phones and by sounds and sights, and it can sometimes put our central nervous system in overdrive, and then it gets too much and it's hard to listen. And today I just wanted to offer you an experience of this power of presence, because time and time again I come back to it, and I offer it for you to come back to time and time again, because we really only have the present moment. And it's our choice whether we want to be there for it, show up for it, or not. Whether we want to be conscious or not. They say anxiety is oftentimes living in the future. That's not being in the present. And oftentimes depression is in the past. And so you can really only experience pure bliss in the present moment. That is where life is happening. And you choose whether you want to experience it consciously, presently, or if you want to be anxious about the future or depressed about the past. But to show up consciously is to be present. And it's a simple thing to talk about it, and sometimes it's a harder thing to do. So I offer you this mini exploration with me here. Hi to those of you who have joined. It's nice to see you. If you're here, I invite you to just tune in with me. We'll go on a little mini exploration. While you're here, give yourself this time. This is what it's for. Close your eyes if you can. And just allow yourself to settle in your space, wherever you are. Get any kind of movements out that you need. And then the number one pathway to your power of presence, number one, is the breath. You can always come back to the breath time and time again, back to the breath. You are always breathing, whether you are conscious of it or not. You are breathing. If you are here, you are breathing. So just simply tune into your breath. And you might allow the inhales and exhales to grow longer, deeper. Conscious breath in and out, just really easy and comfortable. Maybe you'd need a big sigh, maybe you need to sigh out on a sound. Only you know what you need, but just become conscious of the inhales and the exhales, the breath. Notice the breath coming through the body, how the belly rises on the inhale, expands, and contracts on the exhale. You might feel that breath all the way up through your chest, as if you are breathing into your heart. Cleansing breath. Allowing your breath to cool and calm your central nervous system, giving you some space to just be here now, to just be present. In this space, you can allow whatever is coming through to come through. No need to judge or edit right now, just allowing, accepting, surrendering to the present moment, this moment, which is then followed by this moment and this moment. And if your mind ever starts to get ahead of you or behind you, just come back on the breath. It's really simple, just coming back on the breath, being conscious of that inhale again, feeling it in the body, the rise and fall in the body. You might feel the coolness of the air going through your nostrils or your mouth. And feeling the warmth of the breath coming out. Allowing yourself to be here now. Allowing yourself to tune into your body. Any sensations that are arising or that just are in the body. And no need to fix anything, knowing that you are okay exactly as you are. Just breathing through any discomfort or any unknowns. Releasing any tendency to figure anything out right now. Coming back to the breath in the body. Always, 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 body breath will bring you back. Body breath will bring you back. Body breath will bring you back to the present moment, back to the power of your presence, the only thing that's real. Tuning into your senses, you might notice any sounds in your body or sounds in the distance, the sound of your breath, sound of your belly or your heart. You might notice any smells, any tastes. You might notice any sights, even with your eyes still closed. Might you see, physically or metaphorically? Tuning into what you see. Your sense of sight, inner sight, insight. You might notice the feels, any feelings, the physical sensations of the clothes on your skin, or the accessories on your fingers, or the hair on your head. And you might notice any inner feelings, any emotions or sensations. Allowing whatever to come through, allowing this to be a sacred space. Tuning into the power of your presence right here, just right now. Together, let's take a deep inhale and exhale. And I want you to stay here in this present moment with this power of your presence. And I invite you to bring to mind something that maybe is causing you some anxiety. That seems to be something that many of us experience today. It's a word that's thrown around a lot. Anxiety, living in the future. That might be feelings of fear or worry, confusion, the feeling like you might want to control something or you're nervous about something. And if nothing like that is coming through, that's okay. Maybe there's something else that you might be excited for, that you're looking forward to, someone that you can't wait to see, or something that you hold a lot of value towards. Just tuning into what might come through either of those. And if neither of those feels relevant, just tune into your day tomorrow. And wherever you are, I invite you to, in this moment, in this present moment, to take this time to create a conscious intention about how you might show up for whatever this is with more presence. How might you bring the power of presence to this thing that maybe is causing you some anxiety or some fear or some worry, or something that you're really excited about, that you really want to show up for fully, or your day tomorrow. So what might that look like? For me, as I told you this weekend, that was my intention, to just be present to all the excitement, to some of the beloveds that I was seeing that I hadn't seen in a really long time. For me, that was allowing myself to just listen, and allowing myself to share. To not edit my sharing, which I sometimes do. And that was just for me. That was a personal thing for me. That was an example of how I could be more present in this weekend. And so what is it for you? Showing up with more presence will help subside the anxiety and the fear and the worry. Showing up with more presence will help you really revel in that thing that you're excited about, or that experience that you're excited about, or that time that you have with that person you hold dear that you're excited about or looking forward to. The power of presence will allow you to show up more fully for your day tomorrow, to experience more, which is fulfilling. It's the power of presence that fills us up. That if we allow ourselves to be present, we are on that path to our creative purpose. We are on that path to fulfillment. Because we are tuned in, because we are conscious, because we are aware. We can only achieve this in the present moment. So how might you show up with more presence? And I invite you to see yourself in this moment, whatever it is for you. See yourself being present. What does that look like? How are you holding yourself? What are you doing? How are you interacting? You can use your creative imagination here. Helping to create this pathway, to manifest this pathway in a conscious way. So we'll just take a few more moments, a few more breaths here. The power of presence. If you get stuck at any point, just come back to the breath. Body breath, body breath, body breath will bring you back to the present. Together here, let's take a deep inhale and exhale. When you're ready, when you're complete, you can slowly float your eyes open. If you're not complete, you can keep going. Take as much time as you need. You can always take that simple practice of just coming back to the breath, coming back to the body. Your imagination is always there for you. It's really important that you become conscious and aware first, to come to that present moment first. Otherwise, sometimes our imagination can spiral out of control, and that's where anxiety comes in. We're creating all these fearful stories that aren't even real, that's not even happening right now, it's not even real. So I can choose if I want to experience this moment like this, or if I want to think about all the horrible things that could happen tomorrow, or all the great things. And the power of intention to help with presence. So I hope that you gained something from this. Could have had nothing to do with what I'm even offering you. May you revel in your power of presence today and every day. I recently finished a 3-part series that I did live here on my 3-step creative process. I have a cheat sheet available for you. See the link in my bio, which is all about conscious creativity and how to create from a conscious place. And it all comes back to this very basic principle of presence, getting clear and getting present. Heart, heart, heart. Thanks, Piero. Okay. Have a happy Monday, everyone. I'll see you next time.